it's Kelly, the Happy Holistic Nurse, and today I want to bring you a video to talk about how to declutter your busy mind. First tip would be, how do you start your day? How are you filling your brain first thing in the morning? So when we first wake up in the morning, our tendency is to hop on the phone, check our messages, see what's going on social media, see what our to-do list is for the day. But that is a very hectic way to start the day, and would probably be better if you were able to start your day with maybe some mindfulness, some meditation, or some journaling to unload your brain instead of putting new thoughts in your brain. So it's kind of something that I've been playing around with and have been, toying with. Maybe just read a few pages of a book and then write down some thoughts in a journal. And before I hop on my phone, and even before I, kind of start my day. Another thing that can help is, in terms of starting our day, is, are you immediately making coffee first thing in the morning and having coffee before you really do anything else? And this might not really be the best idea if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and stressed, or your brain is feeling a little overoccupied. When we first wake up in the morning, we have a natural release of extra cortisol, which is like an energy hormone, and it is a stress hormone, but it has a good place, where it gives us energy first thing in the morning. And when we immediately go to coffee and caffeine, we are actually overstimulating the energy hormones in our body at that time of day. So maybe you could challenge yourself to not turn to caffeine right away in the morning, but instead to drink water, or water with lemon, or make an apple cider vinegar tonic, which I will share on my Instagram page, because there's some really good recipes that can give your body a little bit of good immune boosting nutrients first thing in the morning before you go to coffee. A lot of times we have a slump in the afternoon, and it's related to too much cortisol and too much energy being expended early in the morning related to caffeine. So caffeine has a place, and it definitely can help our mental clarity at times, but you do want to be careful about how much you're drinking first thing in the morning. When you walk into your home or you walk into a room, how do you feel? Do you immediately feel burdened by the noise of all of the items in the room, or the stuff that needs to be dealt with? And unfortunately, clutter bogs down our brain with a lot of kind of unspoken to-do lists of like, hey, you look over here, remember this pile of crap that you didn't deal with yet? You still have to deal with me. And it can be very stressful. It's kind of like a background chatter that our brain goes through. And clutter actually does create, somewhat of a noise in our lives where it's not peaceful. So I definitely recommend trying to simplify your spaces and look around at all of your items and your things, and make a decision to get rid of things that you haven't used, let's say in the last 30 days, or if it's clothing, maybe something you didn't use for the last year, or a special backpack maybe you haven't used in 2 years. Really look at stuff and evaluate how much do you really need it, and maybe it's time to declutter and pass it on to someone else. And then last tip for today, in terms of maybe decluttering your brain, would be maybe starting your day by going for a walk outside, getting some fresh air, getting some sunshine. Even if it's not a nice day, sometimes just getting fresh air is enough to kind of just awaken our senses and give us a sense of well-being and a feeling of calm first thing out of the day. A lot of us get up and go to jobs, pretty early in the day, so it is nice to create a little extra time for yourself in the morning, which may require getting out of bed a little bit earlier, but I do feel that it's really worthwhile. Sorry, spider. I do feel that it's worthwhile. It's time invested back into yourself to kind of set the day on the right foot. And getting time out in nature is super healing and super beneficial. So in closing, I hope that this helped with some tips around helping to reduce the clutter and the overstimulation of your brain by setting some intentions on how you start your day, and how you can remove some clutter from your physical life that will help free up some space and peace inside your brain. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this.